Hello, my friends. It's Andrea here. Greetings from the winterly Berlin. It's quite a lot of snow for December here. Look at the picture. I would like to include it. It's yes, it's a reminder that we will get also the solstice, the winter solstice quite soon. And I am filming this on the 6th of December, so super early. And the price action is, quite very strong. We really, let's see, do we reach the 45K? I would like to present you the week from December 18th to December 24th. Let's dive into it. Okay, so we do have the week from the 18th to December 24th, and this is an interesting week, and it contains the winter solstice. It's more aligned, the whole energy, so I would really focus more on the tropical astrology, because this is really linked to the seasons. You see this nice picture. This is really a very strong energy astrologically. It is said that the energy portals are really open, and we do have contact with influences from other planets, also at electrical and magnetic level. And why this is important for financial assets in general, based on observation, in general, the magnitude of the price movement increases. Of course, we know there are holidays and so on, but this energy is quite long term. It's not only for the day, so it's very important to be taken into account. And the week is quite nice, I would say, in terms of weather. At least it starts with good weather on the 18th. Therefore, any turbulence on the 17th that is felt during the day will be smoothened out. So I don't see big drops on Monday. And then on Tuesday, you can see the positive fire. Then sort of neutral days. We get also on Thursday a negative influence, but it's low intensity. And on Friday, we get the sun really bright in the sky without clouds. And the weekend is also overall good, but we do have also a negative fire. And we will also take this into account for the next week for the bigger transaction volume. Then the first day, actually, so Monday, we do have a Mercury trine Jupiter. Now this is very strong and will be felt more, in my opinion, than the negative energy. Of course, it will not be, manifested to full potential, because we still have the negative influence from the previous day. But in general, this combination of planets, Mercury and Jupiter in positive aspect, would really bring positive energy, expansion, and optimism into the markets and price increases. Then on the 19th, we do have a nice hourly aspect, which is, as you see, depicted as a green fire. It's between Moon and Uranus, and we will have volatility increases during the day in general for the financial assets. Wednesday is quite a boring day, so no special aspects. So I would say that the 19th and the 20th would be maybe more sideways, but I do not expect, very big moves. Only on Thursday, we might get a nice peak, for example, if the financial asset supports it in terms of its own astrology. Then on the 21st, it's important because we have a mix here. So it's a cloud, but it's a mix of two aspects: Mercury sextile Saturn and Venus opposed Uranus. So Venus opposed Uranus will bring sudden drops, and Venus is about currency and cryptocurrency. So On one hand, we get this sudden drop possible, but the day overall is protected by the sextile. However, the sextile is weaker. So overall, therefore, I put the cloud there because overall it would be a mixed day and the negative influence would prevail, although the whole intensity is low astrologically. And in general, Mercury sextile Saturn is also not only for the day, but it's an important aspect in the sky, which shows positive, stable growth in the markets. So it's not very fast, but it would be law compliant at least, and it will be step-by-step progressive growth. Then we do have the 22nd. So finally, we get a very nice day with the sun, and this is the most important day of the week because we do have the winter solstice exact. And we have a nice Mercury-Sun conjunction on the day, which is a new cycle for the markets, and it is a positive influence. And what can it signify? It's about favorable regulation in some way, or because the holiday approaches, it could be news or announcements about some favorable regulation that is really expected. And it's good for, price increases in general. And if we look also into the stocks, I would really see it as favorable for short distance travel and especially for high-speed transportation. So such stocks for such companies in these industries would perform likely very well for the next year because it's like a solar and mercurial cycle of 1 year that the whole zodiac is traversed, and we have this nice conjunction now. This is also, again, I would like to raise your attention for the magnitude, so you can be more generous with the price targets, so to speak, around the day. And this is a positive day, and it will also last for the next quarter. So you need to know that, because it's like Q1 2024 would be a lot like what happens on this day. So this is a sort of snapshot to gauge in what will happen in the next quarter. And the next day, we do have some turbulence. I want to bring this to your awareness, but it's quite a a temporary one. So it could be the Christmas optimism really in the air. So on the 23rd, we do have a Mars-Rahu North Node trine, which means that the price action will get extraordinary steam in general. Mars will be still strong also in terms of the fixed zodiac, so sidereal. It's a good sign in Sagittarius, and we will have strong fluctuation and increased price action, so we can really expect moves of a larger magnitude. But during the day, we do have Uranus influencing negatively the moon, which means that we might have a sudden drop, and it could be a big one, yes, because it's important to consider the price action and the steam, which is big. So sudden pump dump scenario during the day is highly likely. Now, of course, then the Christmas Eve would really kick in on the 24th. Markets are optimistic in general, so this is also what the astrology shows. It's a Sun trine Saturn, and this is again some anticipation, some good news about regulation, some restrictions which are eased somewhere in the world. This could happen as well, and if it doesn't happen again, it's like the news or the announcement, and after the holiday we should kick in the beginning of 2024. Now, what do we have here? Again, I would like to remind you about the offer that I do have active on Patreon. So we discuss here about the markets, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are not really covered here. Of course, they are influenced by the market. Sometimes they are aligned, sometimes they are not. So it's also valuable if you trade, especially to know more about Bitcoin and Ethereum. We have the offer ending January 31st, 2024. All tiers get a weekly forecast, which is detailed. So it includes also the weather forecast that you see here in PDF format, together with the astrological influences for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and a separate video about these assets in particular. Then you would get, after 4 months of membership, a Bitcoin forecast for the silver tier, and a Bitcoin and Ethereum forecast for 2024 for the gold tier. So this is something that you will get. So it's not a draw. It is something that you get. Again, the subscription on Patreon is like quite free. You can stop it at any time. A minimum amount of months is not required. However, if you want to qualify for this offer, you would need to make it a minimum of 4 months. I hope this will be interesting for you. So let's see if you consider it for the next year. Thank you so much for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. And until next time, be joyful. See you.